Hey guys, this is me Priyanka and welcome back to my channel where I talk about tech and career. So in the last video I talked about freelancing and some of the platforms for freelancing. I also shared my opinion about choosing freelancing as a full-time job and if you can take it as a career. So from my experience, I actually quit my 9 to 5 job to become a full-time freelancer, and it was all going well, really smooth and really better than I ever expected. But then I moved to a different country. I moved to Australia, and during the initial days I was struggling with money. I was a student as well, so just working as a freelancer was not enough for me to sustain here. That's why I had to look for 9 to 5 jobs, and I got into one. But between those time as well, I was working as a freelancer and make some pocket money for myself. Whatever happened, I feel really fortunate that I got an opportunity to work as a freelancer because the way that I work, most of the credit goes to my freelancing experience because while you work as a freelancer, you own the job, you own the task. So I got all the leadership and time management, budget management, all the necessary skills from my freelancing experience. And somehow I feel that it also helped me to shape myself as tech leader. Okay, enough of my own story. Now let's get onto the purpose of the video, which is getting your profile approved in Upwork. So before moving on to that, I would like to highlight about the new platforms Fiverr and Upwork, the difference between them. So Fiverr is mostly for you'll see a lot of clients who have small gigs and they have small budgets, so they want to outsource some quick jobs. But in Upwork, you'll see companies who invest 40-50K or more, even more, and they have big projects. They want to hire someone on a long run. So the difference is basically on the quality of work that you get. And just in the previous video I mentioned that signing up on Fiverr is so quick and easy, while in TopTal or Upwork it's so difficult. It is because of these kind of client requirements. I know most of the people, they struggle with getting their profile approved on Upwork, and for me it took more than 4 times, and I tried with 4 different email addresses, and none of those would work, and I was really sad that my profile was not getting approved. Eventually I took help from my friend. So it's always good to reach out to people and to check out what you're missing out. I already have enough experience, but still my profile was not approved. It was really because I wasn't putting much effort onto it. I just filled up some details with 1-2 lines, and I was just waiting for a miracle to happen and my profile to get approved. While the thing that actually worked out for me was working on my profile itself. So basically your profile needs to speak for yourself. It should clearly articulate what you can offer to the platform or what you can offer to the client who is viewing at your profile. And Upwork says that they have more than 10K signups each day, so they cannot manually track it. They have one algorithm, so just you need to be careful on filling up all the details clearly so that the algo can approve you. Otherwise it's just so easy to get turned down by Upwork. So the first tip is using a business email to sign up. I figured this out much later. I've seen some people who are struggling to just get their profile approved, but then when they use a business email, it was much easier. But that's not the only one thing. Moving on to the second part is writing and expressing your skills or your experience in the overview section. So what mistake that I did earlier was I just added 2 lines saying that yeah, I'm a developer, I can work in iOS and Android, that's it. But it's need to be a paragraph, so make sure that you have a well-written paragraph in the overview section. And the third thing is to add all your relevant work experience, your education as well. So even if you don't have any of those, you can still share your volunteer experience or your work as a contractor, your work as a freelancer in any other platform, but make sure you don't leave it blank. You always have those fields filled up properly. Next point is to make sure that you have all your skills and expertise in the subcategories. The more you add, the better. Your titles should be very specific. It shouldn't be just like software engineer or software developer or just a developer. It should be pretty specific, like Flutter developer, Android developer, Kotlin developer. So try to make your titles more specific. And while you sign up, even though you don't have much experience as a freelancer, but when you get to choose the option for intermediate, beginner or expert, make sure to add intermediate if you don't have much experience as well. Otherwise, if you're an expert, then just go for expert, because this is how the algo works when they get your profile approved. I think your Upwork profile is just like your CV, your resume. So if you still haven't have your Upwork profile approved, then the action point would be to make sure every detail that they have asked for, you have filled it correctly and properly. There's enough information. Your profile should speak up for yourself, and you should also think from a client point of view. So if you have 10 profiles in your hand and you get to choose only one, then you would definitely choose the one that has everything well written and from where you can get more information about the person. So think of like that, and make sure you work on your profile first before you bid on any project. And if there's still something left, then work on it before you actually start bidding on the projects and you start talking to the clients, because having your profile up to date is really, really important if you want to get more jobs in Upwork. And I think it would go for any other platforms as well. So yeah, that's it for today. Hope you find this really useful, and if you have any questions, please write down in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Bye.